Yes, I am here. I just needed to get everything set up. As far as I know, it's all working. Oh boy, I feel dizzy. Must have been something I ate. Who's, who's ready for probably one of the most influential games of all time? And what is certainly one of my favorite games of all time. I decided to do this instead of Misty as Izakaya, because you know what? I just thought to myself, you know, it would be a great idea going through the entire Dark Souls series on stream. I mean, we got a larger challenge ahead of us when we get to 50 followers anyways, so might as well, you know, moisten it up a little bit. I am somewhat dizzy for some reason. I had a very calorie-rich meal because I didn't want to eat after stream. I just kind of wanted to do whatever I wanted. So I had some chili mac, and it caused me to be a little bit dizzy. Also, it might just be this changing of seasons, because I hate the sun, and it hates me. But enough talk. It's time for some action. Art, Draco, whoever else be here. This is working, right? Yes. Let us begin the experience of a lifetime. I can stand up really fast. It's just kind of annoying. This is Dark Souls. And you already know what time it is. Honestly, we can keep the music on in this game, funnily enough. It forces you... This is a product of how old this game actually is. It actually forces you to go down through the entire button combination. Alright, you already know what fucking time it is. Who's ready to stay on this screen for the next 30 minutes? Because we're making a character, baby. First of all... Ooh. Honestly, Pyromancer's the best. Level 1. Yeah, Depraved is level 6. That's not good. So yeah, we're starting as Pyromancer. Gift, the pendant. No. Old Witch's Ring. I believe the Master Key is the best. Physique. I should be fine. Honestly, I don't usually get migraines. Oh, maybe I just need to drink some more water. Let me tell you, Draco. You ever been so ill that you, like, can't walk? It happens to a lot of people, sadly. I've been there. That shit is awful. Male or female? What the fuck is that clothing change? The guy looks like he's wearing just shitloads of pelts all over his body. And the girl looks like she's the Grim Reaper's daughter. I remember. Also, dexterity at 9. Cringe. I remember when I was that ill. I've been there before. You know what? I'm actually liking the look of these clothes, though. Although we will be, kinda... You'll see what we're gonna be doing, but we will be doing some stuff. I suppose... That's just kind of a shocking... Do the other classes have, like, weirdly varying clothing? Kinda. That one has like more of a... What the hell? He still has the pendant on for some reason. That's odd. Normally you would have to have that when you select the pendant. I never noticed the differences. Like, what about something like the Thief, where the clothing is mostly... Yeah, it does. Damn. I wonder if there's like a programmed difference in the game, or are these just different armors they start you with? I have no idea. Whatever, we're starting with Pyromancer, because it's the best. It'll be female. Dragon Scholars. Far East Traveler. I know the fucking feeling, holy shit. Commoner. Oh, this is really weird. This actually taught me something I didn't even know was a fucking thing. The fucking hair in this game is so weird. A bun. Oh, shaved. For some reason it starts every class as shaved. I'll have like a warrior's bun. This is what I found weird. That's an actual thing. Right there. There were actually people with darker purple hair at once in history. At least, it's a theory from certain scholars. As close to me as possible? God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Let's get out of that fucking... Okay. Holy fuck, bro. I feel like my brain. Oh, well, can I get a... Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm feeling better suddenly. Make ourselves look proper. Although we are a pyromancer, so we basically eat fucking mushrooms, but whatever. That's like right there-ish. Holy fuck, you look hideous. Let's give me that face. Give me your face, goddammit. Okay. Nose length. It looks like... Fuck, you look horrible. What's wrong with your face? This is going to take some time. Face aspect ratio. That's better, but we're going to need to slim down them cheeks a little bit. Good, good. Where's that mouth? There it is. Ah, you look fucking hideous. Gonna change your chin position to look more natural. God, I gotta restart. This is horrible. You look like a fucking idiot. Never hit random. Commoner is probably the best. Thinner face, yeah. Little fool. Yeah, I'm actually starting to feel better now. Forehead. Let's see here. Your forehead's looking pretty good. I want to decrease that a little bit, though. Depth. Just make it more narrow. Yes, yes, yes. That's good, that's good. Brow aspect? What does that even mean? There. Bridge nose height. Write that down. The skin needs to be darker, though. We'll get to that in a second. There. All right. Eyebrows. You brow ridge height. Did I get rabies or something? No, because if I was feeling symptoms of rabies, I'd already be fucking dead. Oh, my brain feels like someone shook it in the side of a fucking tin can. First part is idle. I have a lot to do. Eyes. Eye position. Why do you look like a bitch? This guy looks like a bitch. I can't take it. Man, I'm particularly vulgar today. Eye size. There. Slant a little bit. Oh, there. Spacing the wide pupils. Oh god, it's a fucking slider. Cut my life into pieces. Fucking hate this shit. Fuck. It's a fucking slider. How the fuck am I supposed to make it green? I can't even tell what fucking eye color that is. It looks black thanks to the shadows around it. Nose. The nose is in good condition right now, actually. That's a little bit too long. We're gonna have to shave it. That's what I am doing. Just trying to shave it down. Where nose ridge position, nose tip height. There we go. Yeah, much better. Alright, your cheeks have to go. Take them off. Depth. Oh my god, he looks fucking normal now. Width. You know, Draco, when I said 30 minutes, I fucking meant it. This is what the game does for you. This is what the game forces you to do. Mouth is alright. Jaw. Yes, we gotta get rid of this. David! David would make... Imagine any person from the military. Okay, that's who David would make. That looks good. Alright, that's the best I can really do. He looks depressed, but you know what? I don't care. And now for the name. Oh no, it doesn't like this. Oh my god, it doesn't like this. Oh, there's my email address. Good thing I hid the fucking thing. And that's why I do that. Alright, there we go. Usable. Usable. Let's go. Long in the age of ancients, the world was unformed, not by fall.
A land of grey crags, arched trees, and everlasting dragons. was fire, came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light.
Actually, people think it's the opposite. At the end of Dark Souls 3, there is a little girl who is, well, God. She's God. The God in this game is like a little girl with like a 15-inch long braid of hair. And she paints a world made of blood. You give her the blood that she uses to paint the world with, and she makes a new world for you, so everyone can live in it after the fire fades. People think that new world she paints turns into Bloodborne.
And her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights.
It's a crazy theory, but yeah. Also, it's never explained. The furtive pygmy. So easily forgotten. Why?
They challenge the dragons.
Free for character only. Oh, I've got something for that already. It looks beautiful. Death and disease.
And Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
As far as like why
Thus began
the Age of Fire.
But
Soon the flame.
will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only
It's only embers. Man sees no
light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen
the dark side.
the accursed dark side.
And so through everything, here we are.
Yes,
Rock
indeed.
bottom.
The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
And here we are.
Is your fate.
Our fate. As undead. Whew. Our fate as the undead. Like all things, we must move forwards. have so the itemized. Oh yeah, that's right. The item that I decided to start with, that being the master key, opens any basic lock. There are some locks in the game which are considered basic, and that one opens any of them, which is very, very nice. We are going to be doing some very dangerous stuff pretty much immediately in the game. Oh boy, will. Let's go. So, here it is. The legendary bonfire. This allows us to rest, and so does the world. Attune magic, but we can't use that quite yet. And stepping through this door will be our first demonstration of Dark Souls' main mechanic, known as, well, a dick flattening. This thing is the first boss. As you can see, I don't hurt it. At all. Actually, honestly, I think my punches would actually do more. Yes, my punches actually do more. Good thing I'm a pyromancer. But, to continue the game, you have to run over here. And this will lead you to another bonfire. Bonfire. Backstepping back here and looking right here. Get your shield. As you can see, the arrows travel very realistically. Alright, time to move. So, I've already explained this when we played Elden Ring, although none of you were here at the time. This is a deathless run. I mean, I have done them before, but no. There are certain areas where I probably will die. Because unless you guys want me to want to watch me fucking grind for 30 hours to get a deathless run. Short bow, very important, and this is where we get our spell casting. These are fog rolls. Our spell casting item is going to be around here. Right up here, actually. Oh! Hitbox is bigger than you think it is. And here's the guy.
Oh, you. You'll know Hollow.
Yes, he will. He's right behind me, actually.
Then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead.
Both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords.
Land of the ancient ones.
Bell of awakening.
Bell of awakening, the fate of the undead.
Well, now you know. And I can die with hope. Oh, an Estus. Oh.
He gives us our Estus flask. Okay. When did I?
Now I without hate.
Alright. We will actually come back here and murder him later. Right now, let's get a little bit of revenge. Our spellcasting focus is right through here. On this corpse. This is our ticket to pyromancy, baby! Basically what this does is it allows us to cast spells and hit people with a flaming fist. Spells in this game are quite powerful, as you can see. I just tried to fully charge it like it's fucking Bloodborne. God damn it. This guy... Oh! Hello, sir. It's been a while since I fought one of you. Whoop. Let's see if we can... Ah! I fucking boarded it. No, we can do this. It ain't too hard. I just gotta get the timing down. Ooh, he hurt me. Ooh. 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 Oh, no, come on. Oh yeah, I forgot you have fucking sticky rolls in this game. That's not like Bloodborne, sadly. That's actually different. So you'll see that my rolls are actually, like, basically directional. This game, unlike a lot of Souls games, has a movement system that's... Alright, fine. I don't know what snacks I have in the house. I mostly just have ingredients. I'll eat a bunch of fucking grapes. But, as you'll be able to see, we're actually going to come back to this place eventually for something, but when I'm locked onto an enemy, it's not like Bloodborne where your rolls are directional based on the direction your character is facing. You have something called sticky rolls, which means whenever you're facing a direction in this game and you roll, if you're locked onto someone, you will not roll in that direction. I like you being happy. I do as well. You won't roll in that direction, you'll always roll towards the person you're locked onto, which gets you murdered. A lot. As you saw there, I tried to get away from him and out of the room and to get around him, but I couldn't because I had fucking sticky rolls, and I rolled towards him a couple times. Bloodborne does not have this problem. Bloodborne does not have sticky rolls in it. Your rolls are based on the direction your character is facing, which is much better. Wow, he fucking sucks. Come here, bitch. Huh? Alright, now we're gonna two-hand this thing. Dodge that ball. Ooh. Yeah, I just did it. It just happened again there, as you saw. Sticky rolls. Ooh, just not enough range. I'm acting like I have a fucking katana in my hand. Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, the boss is also freaking out because it can fucking detect me. Could you drop some of your stuff? So he actually has a shield? While he's in his standard position, his shield will actually be up. God, I have no fucking range with this axe. I just swing it. Like a fucking wet noodle. Alright. We can walk off here and drop attack him. God, I'm acting like I have a better weapon. Even though I certainly do not. I have... Oh god, it happened again! Got stickied. I have to actually, like, put, like, a button prompt into the game to force my character to roll in the direction that I want him to. You'll see what I mean. Big pilgrim key. 1 humanity. 2,000 souls. It's all right. I do enjoy the fight quite a bit. There's another one downstairs, which we're gonna have to kill eventually as well. I never noticed that weird sound. Sorry, I was listening to it. There's like a wind buffeting noise because of how high up we are. Oh yeah, this thing. We can actually leave shit in here. Hold on. I think we drop a humanity. Nah, she doesn't give us anything. Or is that the wrong nest? That might be the wrong nest. First attempt with no guides. This was not my first Souls game. This was my third Souls game. I played them in completely the wrong order. I played 2, 3, 1. I know there's like an item around here you can pick up. Or maybe I'm just fucking misremembering. I think I'm just misremembering. Holy fuck, my brain! It is beautiful up here, though. Look at that skybox. Alright, time to get kidnapped.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated.
Honestly, Dark Souls 2 is like fucking weird. Lore-wise. It's technically not the first game if you consider Dark Souls 1 DLC. Dark Souls 1's DLC is what happens first chronologically because you're transported like thousands of years in the past just as the Age of Fire starts.
Lordran.
That DLC is fucking crazy, man. It's also fucking incredibly difficult to get to. You have to kill like specific enemies. Alright. We're gonna need a lot of endurance for the future. Hell no! Nah, I'm joking. I don't think I'd enjoy Ark too much. I played a lot of it back in the day. We should actually probably use this fucking humanity. Because this next area is going to be irritating as hell. I played a lot of it back in the day, and goddamn, it was sure something. It would be kind of fun to do, though, yeah. So.
Well, what do we have here?
I don't remember a lot of it, though. I played a lot of it back in the day, and I just never had fun with it, though. I never had fun with it because it's just the same thing. I don't get any gratification. That's at least nice. That takes a long time. Oh, it's this guy we're gonna kill.
Hello there. I believe we are not. I am Petrus of Purrple. Have you business with us? If not, but no.
He gives us a copper coin.
Oh, that's good. That is a shame.
He'll become our summon if we say yes, but I don't really need summons. Also, we are unfortunately going to have to kill him eventually. See, the taming system in Ark is somewhat fun. I just never enjoyed the breeding system. The breeding system is fucking awful. Most breeding systems in most games I actually find are pretty goddamn bad. But I do not enjoy Ark's, like, gameplay. It's very, very irritating. When you breed animals together, it is almost impossible. It's basically a roll of the dice. It's almost impossible to get one perfect thing, right? You can use modifiers to increase your chances, but it's always a roll of the dice. And only that, it takes a long time and a lot of very difficult dedication to actually do. So much so that I fucking hate it. Hate it so much. 'Cause, like, especially when it comes to taming and breeding animals, like a very, 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 very powerful animals, it takes a while. I fucking hate breeding systems that are like random like that. If they would let you, like, you know, genetically modify the animals, yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Did they let you, like, genetically modify the animals with, like, certain weapons and such? That would be really fun. But certain items. I know, ascending is also a mechanic I fucking hate. Those boss fights are some of the worst in any game. I do not like them. Like, I've done a few of them. The Manticore especially. But I did not like them. Especially because they're very hard to do, if not impossible to do solo. We're running over here specifically to grab this. They're very hard to do, if not impossible to do solo. Which sucks a whole lot. Oh, I can't actually get out of here. We might die for the first time. There we go. There you go, Kage. Whatever, we got what we came for. I tried to do the max rank. Do I even have enough strength to wield this thing with two hands? What is your requirement? 24 and 10. Ugh. Yeah, about that. Well, we might as well get to grinding. I never enjoyed it. I never enjoyed it. Not once. Alright, who's ready to throw ourselves off a cliff? I've got plenty of fun games in mind. Basically, if it's a Souls-like, I will probably play it. Even Souls-likes that no one likes to play, I'll probably play. Like Mortal Shell. No one fucking likes to play Mortal Shell for some reason. But I like it. Hell, I did a fucking Nihilist run of Mortal Shell. Which is where you don't take any damage at all throughout the entire game. Everything one-shots you. It's a damageless run. Oh, there it is. Ring of Sacrifice. It does, but because of how Mortal Shell works, there are some perks. Like in Mortal Shell, the lower your health is, the higher your stamina is. And if you decide to do a Nihilist run and take the Nihilist path, which is like a level up tree, you'll have high attack and mega high stamina. So you basically never have an excuse to die unless you fail. Unless you're just bad, right? Because you will always have just good stamina, good damage. You just gotta dodge. Now the game is very difficult because of that. But it works. Oh yeah, I forgot he does that immediately. I have played Red Dead Redemption, yes. That would be a very long series, but yeah, playing through the story mode of Red Dead 1. I'll play Red Dead 2, then Red Dead 1, and then Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Those are very good. I like the story mode to those. Oh, I forgot about you! Oh, yeah, the Guardian Dragon. How could I have forgotten? Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably one of the best games ever made. Honestly, the fact that that game was made in the modern era still gives me hope for modern gaming. Because that game is incredible. It gives me hope that maybe modern gaming isn't as bad as we all think it is. You know? When the right people come together with the right properties, anything is possible. Honestly, Stardew is pretty good. I would personally more like to play, I mentioned it before, Mystia's Izukaya. They're very similar games, so that's I'd like to play that. But honestly, Stardew is also very good. The reason I want to do Mystia's Izukaya though is because it has not simpler mechanics, but much more dedicated mechanics. The issue with that game is I'd have to get my second monitor working. Also, first of all, if you haven't played Mystia's Izukaya, go out and buy it. It's usually on sale. It's like literally $14 for it and all of its expansions. And it is an incredible game that needs a lot more attention. It's just the property that it's tied to is very niche. It's tied to a property, right? It's tied to a certain property, and this guy. Yeah, this guy sells us basic mechanics of the video game, by the way. You'll see what I mean, but this guy sells us our inventory system.
You seem to have your wits about you. Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for salt.
He sells repair tools, which repair armor and weapons, residential key, which opens up the residential area, and the bottomless box, which lets us manage our inventory. He also sells the rapier. He sells like a lot of really good items, as well as like really good like armor for this part of the game. He's very important.
Thank you kindly.
He basically sells us our entire like ability to play the game in a way that's like meaningful. Hello, sir. It seems the veil between worlds is thinned at the bonfire. 700. Reverse hollowing, no humanity. Kindle. Cannot kindle the wall. Atonement. I don't know. Probably not too long. Will those games be successful? Probably not, but that's not the point. Really wish I had the serpent ring right about now. I believe it's the silver serpent ring. Damn it. It just wasn't fast enough. There we go. We gotta do this weird, like, elaborate dance with them. There we go. And then in here we die. Or not. I have seen they're making online tabletops. Yeah, I know that's one of their plans. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. Gotta start remembering to do that now. Also, you can tell by the chain on the ground. I have heard that they are, but I know nothing about it. I know absolutely nothing about it. It could be fucking the best game ever made, for all I know. Well, usually that's either, well, most of the time that's a really, really bad thing. But sometimes it's a really, really good one. So, what's their reason? Why'd they do it? some reason, I went down the ladder normally instead of going back up. Probably because the ladder is so short. Now at least we got some souls. We do need to make another run anyway. So here you go, Kage. Reallocating funds, Whoa, whoa. Well, quite frankly, Wizards of the Coast has had some issues in the past. Some very comical issues that are very funny. And some not so comical, serious issues that have almost entirely destroyed their company. Yet they don't care. Honestly, I feel like they're kind of useless to us at this point. They made D&D mainstream, and that's all they had to do. But now they're trying to take control of it and basically use it as their own property. And that is basically the anti-D&D. Doing that is just going to kill their industry. It's the worst idea they could ever have had. Hasbro making them do it. Well, it is Hasbro, that makes sense. Throwing knives. Path ahead, indeed, right over there. This leads us into here. Will lead us up to here. There it is. Just gives us the light crossbow and some bolts. No, that can't be true. There's no way you can remake Monopoly that many times. That would be mind-numbing. There's no way. You would go insane. Imagine if you had to remake a board game every fucking month. That's as simple as Monopoly. I prefer complex Monopoly. Why? It's basically just changing the wording. That's all it's doing. Maybe there's some new mechanics, but who gives a fuck? Ah, there's our souls. We can see them from here. Probably because Blizzard was actually involved in its creation. I like Monopoly. It's a lot of fun. It never fucking ends. I've had Monopoly games go on for fucking days. But it's fun. I like complex Monopoly. Where there's just so many mechanics it doesn't make any sense. get all of the low value properties, mostly by getting all of the high value properties. I really like to play basically the landmine game, where if I get a high value property, I'll try and trade it for either a monopoly or multiple sets of a different property. I usually stay away from things like Boardwalk and like properties like that, because that's a big investment. Well, yeah, you can basically strip someone of all their income if they land on it. It's a really big investment that's very dangerous. Jailside. Master key. I actually think we're about to be assaulted by a man with a gigantic sword. Okay. Gold resin. Whoa! Oh, well, this could end poorly. Is he behind me? No, he's down there. Nice. Yeah, he down there. We ain't gonna fuck with him quite yet. Oh boy, he would ream us to pieces. Yeah, in the late game, going to jail is much preferred over moving. Especially when people have invested in their properties enough to put houses on them. Moving around the board becomes a fucking a game of ice skates, where you are on constant thin ice. Oh yeah, I forgot we have a heavy follow. Hey, a Hollow Knight Soldier helm. Looking fly. Keeping it heavy. Oh. Okay. Hello, sir. Can I have more of your stuff in exchange for the souls of the dead? Thank you. Hand axe, great club. Reinforced club is good. Buckler. We wanted reinforced club. Honestly, we want all of these. The buckler is quite good.
Oh, come back here.
Yeah, Monopoly late game can go very fast. It's just the setup period for everything is so fucking slow. What is the requirement on this? Do we even have it? We do. It's on only a strength requirement weapon. Those are rare in these games, but luckily enough, it's just pretty simple. It's a club that has been reinforced with basically it's a spike bat. That's a really weird heavy attack. It's like a fucking... It's like a run heavy. $134 though. 100 flat. So in this game, we're going to be... In Bloodborne, we were like a wizard. In this game, we're going to be a fucking tank. We're going to be a really heavy, really deadly tank that hits everyone to death with a fucking club. There's a particular set of armor that I'm going to be wearing, and a particular set of weapons that I'm going to be using. And basically, we're going to crank all of our strength and armor stats just to be as goddamn invincible as possible. How would I do it? Every time you lose more than $100, you take a shot. It would be fucking hilarious. Nah. Drinking is a downside, not an up one. Oh my god. He jerks your camera a lot when he does that. Equals $100. Ah, that might be good. Give a lot of money to the fucking bank. Although I've never touched a large quantity of alcohol in my entire life. I've gotten drunk off of like fucking medication before though. And like, cocktails don't really count. Oh. Yeah, you would need so much money in that economy. It'd be crazy. Maybe you could do like foreign trade monopoly where you have a bunch of different... Oh my god, I forgot about the guy at the top of the tower. He almost just absolutely murked me. Good thing this club is... I'm good. I'm just hitting people with a spiked bat, basically. I'm just incredibly ghetto. Back home we didn't have shit. We just had fucking clubs and nails. We got our food by using the two together. Not in the way you would think, though. Alright, so this fucking asshole. He's got this ball. Barrel. Motherfucker. Alright. Right in here. Are you ready, Draco? You fucking better be, because what's coming is gonna be cringe as fuck. There's a guy, girl, individual down here. I don't think we ever actually learn, although it's voice acted by a guy. There's a guy down here who is currently the prince of a kingdom. He's right fucking there, and he is aggressive. Now, we have to run away from this asshole, or he will just completely and utterly destroy us. He's the monarch of the Havel Kingdom, and he is coming. As you can see, he looks like he's got melted metal on his body. Not actually metal. It's a bunch of rock that he has taped to himself using a bunch of chains. And basically, we want to kill him. If we kill him, if we eat him, he drops his fucking armor, which is the best armor in the entire game. The issue is, it's also the heaviest armor in the entire game. It's so heavy, it's comical. We will be getting that armor. Because that armor is made out of stone. It's just stone. Strapped to him by chains. Which is metal as fuck. But he also has the stats of the armor he's wearing, obviously. Which means he is going to be incredibly difficult to kill. We can do it, however. If we're smart enough. Also, if we're brave enough, depending on what strategy we want to take here. Because there's a strategy I have in mind for beating him. But, it might be a little bit difficult. I mean, sacrifices must be made.
Still people never had.
Residential key. It doesn't matter what armor we wear, he's just gonna flatten us instantly with one hit, so. Okay, let's see here. Critical. Rapier has 110, 131 with this.
Thank you, kind.
The Havel armor. Honestly, it's a mystery what Havel even means. If it's the name of a nation, name of a king. I think it's the name of a nation, although it's never confirmed. We just have enough range to kill him when he does that. We're just inside of his range. Well, he's just inside of our phantom range for us to jump and kill him. Hate it when they do that attack. It jerks the camera really fast. There we go. There we go. There's soldier's waistcloth. Nice. Alright, time to fuck with someone I probably shouldn't be fucking with. That guy. I know. Oh, now he's got too big of a detection range. Alright, let's go. Nope. Stickied? I got stickied. You saw that? Saw how I rolled towards him instead of away? I got fucking stickied. God damn it. I keep thinking I'm playing fucking Bloodborne. If I go fast enough, I might be able to hit him. Here you go, Kage. I got sticky rolled. Keep thinking I'm playing fucking Bloodborne. I got fucking stickied. Damn that attack, bro. God damn that fucking attack. Can't even get over there. That fucking leap attack that axe guy has is so fucking difficult to get around. There you go, Kage. A mod for the mod pack. Go on. What? Oh, he did his leap. Of course he did. There, that fucking leap is awful. I gotta avoid it like the plague. Oh yeah. Hello, fellas. There. Get the fuck out of my sight. And a butchering system. Farmer's Delight. I'm assuming you're talking about Minecraft. Farmer's Delight is really good, unless you're talking about Ark. Oh yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. I should probably use the coin as well. I keep forgetting to do that. Should probably use the coin, yeah. Good God of medicine and drink. So that coin gives us an increased drop chance. When we use it, or no, that's the wrong game. All right, where's the thingy? Here it is. I need 12. I guess we just keep trying. He has to turn it up a little bit. Yeah, Farmer's Delight is probably the best for that. Honestly, Farmer's Delight should just be base game. It's really good. Because then you could add like Japanese Delight and like American Delight, stuff like that. Other Delight mods that add on to it, just add more food. I mean, I don't really know any mods that are just a butchering system. Let me use the coin. First, let me use this. Let me use the coin. Oh yeah, wrong game. 119 damage. Yes, he's programmed to do that when I flask. By the way, if you were wondering. There we go. I wanted him to kill me so I can get another try. I don't really know anything that does like butchering system for animals. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that sounds awful. Not gonna lie to you. That system honestly sounds horrible. Who the fuck wants to do something like that? I mean, I guess if you really wanted it to be as realistic as possible, it might be good. But god, imagine having to like drag a carcass back and like put it on a specific station and then get certain items out of it. If you've wanted like maximum realism, that's pretty good, but at that point, just go and play the Long Dark, bro. Don't try and make Minecraft that, just go play that. Oh yeah, I have armor on now. Modding in Minecraft has gotten so far that you can basically do that. I'm sure there might be a mod for it, or at least a plugin. But God damn it. There we go. Oh, nice! That's the good stuff, baby. You see that, Draco? Ah, unfortunate. Yeah, mod conflictions are a big problem you gotta get around. Modding is kind of just troubleshooting. Come here. I've got some fun to have with you. I forgot about that other night. Best thing for that is Spartan. Like, Spartan is really good for that. Or Ice and Fire is another good one for that. Or Scrape and Run is pretty good. There is also, like, a gun mod. I don't know what it's called, but it adds, like, a weapon fabrication system. Ice and Fire is good. There's like a mod which adds like advanced modern weapons. I could probably look through my mod pack and tell you what it is, because I know it's in there. What? He has a 4th on his combo? I've never seen that. He has a 4th on his combo. I've never seen him do his 4th swing. Yeah, fuck it. Just get naked. God damn, I look like a raisin. But my rolls are super fly. But not modern weapons, but advanced weapons. So scrape and run is really good then. It adds like homunculi of weapons you can make. It has like living weapons you can create and a whole bunch of new enemies. Fuck your jump attack, bitch. What? Maybe the club isn't the best thing to use. It's just too slow. I need something faster. Alright. I'm gonna level up dexterity. Oh, scrape and run is definitely what you want then. I need something faster. The rapier is the key here. I need 3 dex. Oh, I need 3 levels. Huh. He doesn't die from a single one-handed swing, but he does from a two-handed one. What is the strength scaling on this weapon then? Strength scaling on this weapon must be at least reasonable then, if it has a thingy like that. Nice fucking try. I know how to bait the shit out of you. This is normal. This isn't seriously, this is what humans look like normally in this world. This is what we're supposed to look like. What we think is human is just a fucking falsehood of Gwyn. Well, he senses me from further. I was trying to get past him, but it doesn't work. Alright, you little bastard. Time to fucking die. Get the fuck over here. Give me that big smash! Or not. I've never seen him do that 4th attack before until now. Let's get him to a better area. What? They're just in it? Oh well. Alright, we're gonna do the run again, pick up our souls, and we're gonna level up dex because I want that rapier. Ah, this is normal. This is peak performance. Don't you understand? We're supposed to be undead hollows. What we think of human is just a manifestation of our ignorance and Gwyn's eternal curse. Honestly, I could probably just keep leveling up strength until I can use this Y-hander. I'm going to need it anyway, so that's probably the best. Well, I do need to level up Dex for that, though, don't I? Yes, I do. Is the dual system in this? No, it's in 2. I remember it's in 2, but it's not in this one. So in other Dark Souls, there's a system where you can, like, dual-wield weapons properly. It's called power stancing, I believe. Elden Ring has it as well. Although in Dark Souls 2, it's a little bit better than Elden Ring. I have not. I made a TTRPG on it. There's my souls. We could just level up this Y-hander and hit this man with a bunch of fucking damage. If I had this Y-hander, I'd be able to just cut straight through him. But unfortunately, I don't have that. And I can't use it neither. Ugh. You have the book for it. Okay. We can use the fucking thingy. Let's start the grind, baby. Let's start the grind. You need 12. Alright, we got it now. 24 is our goal. Technically, 16 is our goal, but whatever. Oh, 3 hits, okay. The rapier is a very good weapon in the game. It's also mightily overpowered in Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring. Does get really serious. It might be worth a look then. So the reason we want to use the rapier is the rapier has this funny little thing where it has the properties of a dagger. Which means its backstab is high as hell. As you can see, 176. So, daggers and rapiers have this stat called critical. which increases their critical damage considerably. Rapiers are especially effective at this. They have a 10. Daggers are the kings at this, though. As you can see, I'm just ripping through these guys with a rapier. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. And what we can do if we want to get fancy is we can take this buckler. I do not have the correct stats for this. It needs 13 dex. Wow. Oh, the things I'm about to do to you, buddy. It reminds me of Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is a lot like that, where the art style starts off really goofy and then it gets really serious. Fairy Tail's good. I also realized just how much time has passed, Draco. This shows tone, I see. Draco, I hadn't realized how much time had passed, but, Draco. In 2 months, I would have been DMing for 15 years. Yeah. I didn't realize how much time had passed. It doesn't feel fast, it feels really slow. Feels like an eternity. Alright, so the buckler will be our key to do this. The buckler has this weird special thing, as you can see right there. Very different from everything else. You'll see how this works in a moment. Oh, goddamn fucking jump attacks. Well, you should give me for my anniversary the ability to mentally torture myself with a 12-hour stream. Oh, not long enough. Honestly, a spear would probably do better in this particular situation. Ooh. He had his fucking guard up. There we go, we got past him. I'll show you how the buckler works. As you can see, the buckler's fucking distance there is insane, and its range. Its range is insane. You don't have to do anything for me, Draco. Whoops! I thought he was gonna do a stab. Alright. I fucking tinked him. I did it again! I goddamn hate this shit. I fucking hate this shit so goddamn much sometimes. As you can see there, occasionally, for some reason, I'll get stamina drained for a split second. As if he hit my shield. I'm dead, yeah. I'll get stamina drained for a quick second. As if he hit my shield. And take damage, but I won't parry him. That's called tinking. Basically, what that means is he hit in between my parry frames, but he did not hit my parry frames. Which means I got close, but I didn't quite do it. I have a very bad habit of doing that. Oh, I just iframed that. That was his fucking thingy. Yeah. I need more damage on this damn thing. At least we got a couple more kills. We need to go for this Y-hander as quickly as possible. This rapier does no damage. Kage's asleep next to his treats. As he usually is. Oh, it's almost 8. Fuck. Could have sworn that was a kill. I have to fully charge a heavy attack to kill them. Luckily enough, the attacks for this thing are just lightning quick, but... $13 on a heavy, huh? Oh my god, I did it again on him. I keep fucking tinking. There we go. What is going on? I keep sucking with the buckler really fucking hard. I keep trying to, I keep trying to hit the Black Knight with the buckler, and I keep continuously half-block him. I think I've done it like 5 times by now. I'm trying to get it. The Black Knight is what drops that insane early game weapon. I did it again. I half blocked. I tanked. Oh, I need to learn the timing for this game. I just iframed that one. I can more consistently hit the iframes on the buckler. My god. I don't want to shield bounce, I'll just hit him. Oh yeah, he's got a spear. So that's actually something we can do as well. I mean, it's not advisable, our stamina bar is tiny, but we can, there we go, I knew there was a frame in there, he was vulnerable. She doesn't watch it. Alright. Alice, Draco, Art, let's fucking do this. Okay. It can't be that bad. We just gotta hit him like... We gotta hit him with it like literally twice and he will die. Once again, a half block. Where the fuck did that guy come from? Oh, that's the fucking stair guy. A fucking half block on that shit again. Oh my god, what is the fucking timing for that? Maybe it's way earlier than I think it is. No, it's a little bit later. It's a little bit later than I think it is. It's a little bit later than that. It's like a half second later than that. I think I've half blocked every attack he's done on me. I'm just gonna group them all up. I'm just gonna group them all up on the staircase and burn through them. No, it's somewhere in there. There. It's right there. There's a frame where those spear wielders are vulnerable. There we go. Alright. Okay, it's a little bit later than I think it is. Nope. Once again, a half block. Every time you see my stamina bar go down when I do that, I half block. There it is. 3 times. We need to hit him with it 3 times. Nope. Nope. He might stab. Yeah, he stabbed. He's programmed to stab when I drink. I can bring him back, though. I can walk him back. Whoop. There's the knight from downstairs. He landed up on the staircase. Now, I don't know if that black knight can climb stairs. If he can't, then this might be a good opportunity. He cannot. I'll rip you to goddamn pieces. Slant got me. What the fuck? 3 from the rapier doesn't work. Well, luckily enough, we're not going to be using the rapier right now. Oh, the knight got up the fucking ladder. There. Alright, he is down there. Oh, is he down there? Now, there's no guarantee he even drops his weapon, but he's going to drop a shitload of souls, and that's what we need. Hello. Oh, we better stay away. This is how you play Dark Souls. Come on, drop it! Huh? Oh. You know what? I'll take that. He didn't drop his weapon, he dropped his shield. That's 100% shield. Yeah, that's 100% shield. That's a 90 shield on fire damage. Hell yeah. It's a 90 shield on fire damage. That isn't that bad. That's pretty good, actually. I'll take that. I need more stamina, or I'm gonna lose it. I keep, like, doing half charges and shit. He doesn't respawn. He does not respawn. There is another one, though. There is a second one, but he's a little bit more difficult to deal with, let's call it. His sword is at least 3 times the size. And he's a lot tougher. And he's in a very narrow place. And he cannot shield. And he cannot shield bounce or tank off of walls. Because he's an NPC. He's just very difficult to deal with. He's at the top of a very narrow tower. And at the bottom of the tower is a fucking... Okay, where's that frame again? It's right there. No. It's right there. No. There's a frame where his shield is down after he attacks. Oh, I've never seen that before. Honestly, these guys are usually just me backstabbing them because I could just kind of walk around them. Like that. Follow. Alright, we got another level in us. Another. Let's keep it fresh. Wow, the damage scaling from a rapier on strength is pretty bad. Hup. Hup. Whoop. Short sword. Three? Four. It's four. That sucks. Right there. Ooh, I had him. That, see how he does that little shimmy after an attack? Right there. No, it's a little bit later. Something more vital. Yeah, that's why the rapier is so good. That's why it was just really good in history as well. The issue is with a rapier, you're fucking defenseless sometimes. Because of how a rapier works, when you put your point forwards, you can just get reamed by anything that's longer than your rapier. I mean, that's why rapiers have like hand guards like this, right? This thing has like a really big handguard. That's why a rapier has those. Because you just get fucking murdered every time if it didn't. Your attacks need to kill, basically. If your attacks don't kill, you're in a really bad position. Now I know I might be far out of my league. Germans always got the good weapons. Personally, if I had to choose one medieval weapon to have, I'd choose a fucking pike. They were so widely used for a reason. Or a halberd. Halberd also works really well. Or, honestly, the real pick, I fucking got his frame perfectly. The real pick is a crossbow. Real picks are crossbows. Crossbows are just, oh, yeah. They're good. Crossbows were so powerful back in the day that they became illegal. What does that do again? I believe that increases my defense when my health is low. Yeah, which is like one of the worst fucking things to get. Crossbows used to be illegal back in the day because of how easy they were to use and how powerful they were. It's insane. There we go, 105. My damage is technically going up. Just very slowly. My hands smell like gushers for some reason. I don't think there's anything here. No, there isn't. Just a quick way down. Yes, it certainly is. It works really well. If you have one outfitted with a spike, it's just amazing. 19. We can technically use the fucking thing now. We have to use it with 2 hands, though. But oh boy, is it a fun weapon, let me tell you. Watch this shit. 147 damage. 152. 185. This is a real weapon, by the way. Zweihanders were used to destroy the tips of spears by German, fucking mercenaries. $29 on a shield hit. You can basically just kill them through their shield. Here we go. Hello, sirs. I'm going to use this thing for its original purpose. Killing multiple people at once. Alright, who wants to kill Havel? Because we're killing Havel. Or at least we're gonna fucking try. Someone is in my house. I heard a car door slam. Probably run my roommate. Collecting the rest of his crap. Alright. I think we're good. It's a big ass blade. Hits really hard. 175. It's a long story. They didn't do anything to me. They just made the worst life decision they could ever possibly make. They had a child. With a girl they've only known for a week at the time. So it wasn't the best idea. I told them. Oh, hold on. He will not be. Hold on, I'll be right back. Someone's calling. Yeah. Like I was saying, I told him not to value any of that stuff like sex or virginity, and then where did it get him? He never listened to me, I swear. He always just listened to what he wanted to do. Ugh. Basically, here's the full story, right? I've known this guy for a while. Right. He's a good guy. I've known him since I was in first grade. He has some pretty bad parents. They're not bad. They're not like abusive or anything, right? They're just... They have a lot of health problems. And... They never really had a really good chance to take care of any of their kids. They had health problems basically since the moment their kids were born, right? They had 3 sons. My roommate is the youngest of the 3. Now, he is exactly 1 year younger than me to the day. To the day. Oh, damn. I'm a little bit dizzy. Ugh. And the story is as follows. He's always been a little bit more... traditional. He's always been one to value what we would call strange things, right? He's the type of person who values stuff like, you know, like I said, virginity, family in a more traditional sense, stuff like that. Now me, and he's religious at that, right? He's also racist. He is quite racist. Keep in mind, I grew up with this guy. Ah, the firebombs. Yes, of course. Oh, fuck, guys. So... Oh, this is an awkward situation. There we go. So, in the end... No, it's totally understandable. In the end, what happened was he had a current girlfriend that he broke up with, right? And when he broke up with him, he discovered that he had nowhere to live because she kicked him out of his house. One of the reasons you never live with your spouse until you own a house. So they can't just get rid of you from your own house. Yeah, his house. It doesn't matter most of the time, Art. It doesn't matter who owns the house most of the time. So, he got kicked out of his own house. Well, he went home to live with his parents for a while. Well, here's the thing. He owns the house. However, she pays the taxes on it. And that's the big one. You can own a house all you want. If it's co-owned because she pays the fucking taxes on it, then, really doesn't matter. So, basically, she kicks him out. He isn't, funnily enough, he isn't. because his parents actually ended up paying his entire mortgage. Before his father fell really, really ill, his father was a fucking doctor, right? So he gets kicked out, and he's like, hey, can I crash in your spare bedroom? Because we have like a spare bedroom that we like use as a storage room most of the time. And then when I start getting like money from the channel, I'm going to invest it back into the channel so I can turn that room into like a soundproof room that I can just use my fucking stuff in, right? So I can get a little bit better mic quality. I don't have an echo because of how small my room is normally, but I still want to increase the quality. So we have that. Well, he has no money, and neither do his parents anymore because they're both incredibly sick. But basically, he comes to live with us. And don't get me wrong, he's a good roommate. Right? He's quiet, he rarely ever comes out. Doesn't do anything wrong. Buys his own groceries. Perfect. You know, we don't mind him either. He's been in my house over 100 times. He even has like a steady job. He gets fired eventually and rehired by a couple jobs during this time, but you know, that's just how life is. For people that have like, you know, working jobs, because once again, he's more traditional thinking. He's not trying to sell anything or anything like that. He's just trying to work a job that isn't like in the retail, is in like either the retail business or in like the labor business, which is, you know, like nowadays is not like a sustainable form of living, unfortunately. But he goes through this. Eventually, he gets back together with his old girlfriend. And he's starting to think about moving back to their house together. Keep in mind, this lasts for fucking months, right? He was here for a year and a half. He was living here for a year and a half, right? We weren't charging him any rent or anything. I just kind of let him live here because, you know, we would want someone to help us in a bad situation like that. Plus, we have plenty. Huh? That is true. So we have plenty of money, right? I personally own 7 houses. Like, I am either willed or own 7 houses, right? So, you know, what's one room? It doesn't matter. We got what we want. So we let him stay here. Pretty good for a while. He gets back together after a couple months with his previous girlfriend. And then, like, 5 months later... Oh god, there he is. Okay. Let me concentrate real quick. One. Oh, this is gonna take a while. God, look at that. Look how little damage we're doing. Okay. That's gonna take a while. That is gonna take a while. As you can see, Havel is a little bit difficult to deal with. Yes, back to the story. We're gonna kill him eventually. Well, at least we're gonna try. I think the club might be better, but let's get 3,000 currency so we can upgrade the club. So he stays here for a while. He gets back with her, and I'm like, okay. I don't partake in any of that such thing, so I don't really know how any of it works, and nor do I have a care for it either. So I'm just like, all right, sounds good. You know, we own property in a pretty big campsite near where she does as well. So, you know, they see each other quite often. They get back together. Eventually, he breaks up with her again because she tries to stab him in the knee. Like they get into an argument and she tries to stab him in the knee with a kitchen knife. But you know, that's great. And you know, this isn't because he's damn, fair enough, I suppose. But she was very angry. Specifically, like, the full story is like, it's very ironic considering the whole situation, but they were talking about the future, right? And she wanted children and he didn't, which is funny considering how the story ends. But in the end, they break up. Another like 6 months pass, and he gets with this other girl. He starts bringing her to the house. You know, we cook for her because, like, you know, we take people into our family left and right, right? It just happens. We run a very important business in town, so, you know, we just, you know, feed people that come to our house. It's how it works. And eventually, he's dating her for 2 weeks. Nothing, you know, time goes by. He's dating her for a month, and we eventually notice she is pregnant. You should mention prior to a relationship. Yes, indeed. So it turns out, despite him not wanting kids, he gets her pregnant because they slept together on the first date, which is a great fucking idea. Once again, because they have a more traditionalist idea of a household, I have to run away. He will just one-shot me. Because yeah, the first date, it happens. That's how it is. So, we notice this. It does happen. Oh, it happens. It happens. You would be surprised how much it happens. And, you know, he's been sleeping around with a couple other women at the time as well. Because he gets pleasure and like enjoys that kind of stuff. I even warned him ahead of time, like, hey man, listen, this stuff is not good. You can get really harmed by constantly trying to pursue this kind of stuff. Just leave relationships behind for a while and work on yourself. What is protection? Probably. Yes. But, because, you know, like what I'm doing here. They're hard. Like what I'm doing here, you know, I'm working on myself. I want to work on myself and get better at my craft and what I do before I even think about things like buying a house or anything like that, right? That's long in the past. Plus, I have houses already, so I'm just enjoying the fact that my life is pretty good, right? That's why I like to stream and such, because I have things that a lot of people don't. And I can understand why he would seek pleasure like that, of course. But I warned him. That's all I'm saying. Time comes, and we hate children in this household. It's not a secret.
Oh, never heard.
We do not like children in this house.
Thank you kindly.
It is karma, yeah. I don't believe in karma, but it makes you question. Yeah, we do not. On the dresser. That kind of shit, yeah. And, you know, we do not enjoy the presence of human larvae. We tolerate the human larvae that we are related to, and that's it. Yeah, basically, that's exactly what he did. And, you know, keep in mind, we don't like children so much, let me give you an example, that someone lost their name in my grandmother's will in my family because they had 2 kids. So there you go. And yeah. So we're like, hey man, you gotta move out before that baby gets here. And he's like, yeah, I know. I know. So keep in mind, this was only a couple... Whoa, goddamn jump attack. He barely caught me. So, you know, this was a couple months ago. Keep in mind, he's borrowing his father's car to get to work every day. Maybe he's not in the best position to have a child. Because having a child is like an investment. Okay, so let me tell you a different story, Art. Art, the reason I'm inheriting so much is because my grandmother, there are 2 other people. There are 2 other people who I've told Draco this. There are 2 other people who could inherit all of the things I can. One of them went to prison and had 2 kids. Let's just say the family is very established. Okay? I will not say anything else, but the family is very established. But no. I don't know why so many people think that. No. Anyways, accusations aside, so basically there are 2 people, right? One of them has a kid, gets caught. He gets caught, right? Respectable, but he gets caught selling opioids. Right, he gets caught selling opioids. He goes to prison, and then right before he gets out of prison, he gets basically what is he dumps his current girlfriend, gets another one pregnant, and then goes to prison. And the girls in his life are not great. And then another one, she has 2 children and is living a mostly stable life, right? And the thing is, we don't appreciate children very much around here. So the other one, she gets kind of, you know, looped out of the will because she had children and she's not family orientated. She's family orientated, if you know what I mean. No, that's not what I mean. And that's kind of what happens. That's kind of what happens, right? So, my grandmother basically comes to me one day and is like, "Oh, hey, Shin, did you know these are the specs to the house we're in right now? This is how my old house is set up." And I'm like, "Okay, why are you telling me this?" And she's like, "Oh, you know, you need to know in the future because you're gonna inherit it one day." And she just acts like it's perfectly normal. So that's how everything happened. Back to my roommate, he eventually gets this girl pregnant. Basically, yeah. It's not really, you know, kids cost a lot of money. You're basically never ready to have them in modern society because you're never going to have that money. So, you know, it's a bad idea. Business comes first. We have an international trucking business to, you know, work towards. So business comes first. That all happens, right? It's a good day. Ow. I forget where I buy my upgrade. I'm not gonna lie to you. Indeed, yes. Whoa, whoa, bro. Whoa, bro. Kids cost on average $500 a month to take care of. Also, they were just kind of acting dummy for a while as well, so you know how it is. My grandmother wants things to be taken care of. You can't take care of a business and a house if you're taking care of a kid. And besides, no matter what happens, those people who have had children and their children, well, it's not like I'm just gonna abandon them. I'll take care of the family while they take care of their family. That's how I'll do it. Yeah, somewhere around there. It's a lot of money. It's a big investment. It does. Long distance trucking is a really, really dedicated thing. It's also an international business, so it's big. It takes a lot of time and effort. Besides, my grandmother and everyone want to live really good lives, and those people have children to take care of, which means, obviously, they can't take care of everyone when they get old. I will not be saying. But it's a very small company. It's international, but it's a trucking company, so it doesn't matter too much. $9.77. No, of course I don't. I don't have any kids. Oh my god. His fucking strength score is so high that I can't break his fucking shield with a kick. I probably will not. Who will I hand it down to? Probably, maybe an adopted child. Or maybe the child of a close friend I know will take care of everything. There's also like a lot of shit. That was the umbilical cord of a child, but close enough, I suppose. Genes matter little to me. God damn it. Genes matter little to me. Blood doesn't matter in a family. What matters is if they're able to do what they need to do and do the right damn thing. That's it. Doesn't matter if it's my blood or not. What is so shocking about this, Art? I don't get it. Me and you have very different forms of philosophy. After all, like half the people in the family are not even related to me anyways. Are you? Oh yes, I remember. I feel like it is a matter of philosophy. Would you rather have someone you're related to or someone that is capable? I would much rather have someone who is capable than related to me. What? I tinked off of that concrete pillar a mile from me? Where does that guy always fucking go? Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. I don't know Havel's elemental resistance, but I'm going to hope is very low. Do you cause bleeding? No, not in this game. I forget what game causes, that causes bleeding. Probably start throwing shit at him. That too, yes. So much money, so much time. Yeah, but like some of the process is done for me. Plus, there's not that whole like birthing process as well. Like we don't have to go through like a pregnancy, which in and of itself is super costly. Oh, you motherfucker taking the stairs. $30, 105. This is how we do it right here. This is how we do it. It's a very slow process. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. You see what he's trying to do right there? sure do. The younger they are, the more they cost. So it depends on schooling, of course, though. That could change. Also, yeah, just raising a kid from the beginning sounds horrible. I'm also more financially focused as a person, and experienced focused. I think we just did it. Yes, we did. Devil's Heavy Ring. We gotta go somewhere else to get the armor. So that armor, that ring, increases our maximum equipment load, which is very good. It's called greed. It certainly is. And if you haven't realized yet, Art, it is everywhere. Besides, I'm good to my friends, and that's good enough for me. Where do I get the armor from? That sounds like a trade agreement, the way you put it like that, but honestly, I don't really feel love like that, Art. Sure, the experience could be at least entertaining, though. But I don't feel love like that. Besides, I can get the same love out of my cat. While taking care of weaker, softer, squishier creatures is different. Oh god, these things have a lot of defense. I forgot about these damn things. Okay, yeah, also the Hydra in the distance. That too. It doesn't. If I'm going to adopt a child, I'm going to adopt a child so they can take care of things when I die. There will still most likely be people who rely on me in the future, maybe my cousin's children. And if they're still around by the time I'm dead, well, there needs to be someone to make sure they're still okay. Exactly, why do you think I don't want one? Less of an object, more of a means. An inheritor, someone to continue things on to make sure things keep working correctly. I consider no one as an object. That's kind of an obsolete way of thinking. Like the slavers of old times back in the 1800s. Right? Another thing is I'm not ageist. The law is, of course, the law, but I don't treat people differently. It's like horrible histories. It's like horrible histories, right? I don't lie to children. That's messed up. I tell them how it is. I tell them, hey, yeah, child chimney sweeps used to be a thing. A lot of kids your age died. Be happy with what you got now, you don't gotta do that shit. Right? We lie to our children a lot, Art. We lie to them a lot. Hell of a lot. Even when they get older, right? We lie to teenagers all the fucking time. That's mostly to teach them discipline. and have them follow our own philosophies, but I was gifted a mother at birth that did not care about the philosophies I personally followed and let me have my own life. She taught me nothing of her own beliefs. Oh. She taught me nothing of her own beliefs, nothing of her own morality, and let me evolve my own as I see fit, you see, Art. Through that, I was able to realize truth. Indeed. I could write a thesis on what a good lie is as well. Through that, I was able to understand truth. Art, have you ever heard of epistemology? Necessarily it won't, depending on the severity of the lie, but have you ever heard of epistemology, Art? It's a very incredible thing that allows one to understand the philosophy of the world. Fuck you, third Titanite shard, motherfucker! Oh, sorry. Hit the microphone. Epistemology is a school of thought known as the study of truth, right? It's a whole ancient Roman type thing. One of those things, you know. That's what epistemology is. And it is the study of what is truth. What is the truth? Right. What is the truth? It's a school of thought that studies schools of thought. Like if you are religious, you are a revelationist. You find truth in creation and a higher power. Draco has somewhat of a good point there as well, yes. People will use their emotions as a weapon. Especially nowadays, which is a pathetic way of doing it. I forgot these guys have fuckloads of blunt resistance. I need magic to kill them. I don't have any magic, though. I have fire. That probably won't work too well, though. I forgot about the fucking Hydra again. There's a Hydra over on that lake which shoots bullets at us. Yeah, it does happen a lot in modern society. People constantly try and manipulate other people's emotions by basically telling other people that you are making me feel bad by doing something. It happens a lot in modern society. But personally, If the truth puts them down, well, I think that's just called the world. The world's a very dark and depressing place. And I fucking hate that Hydra. I don't know if I can get that Hydra to shoot these things. I don't think it can hurt them. There's an item next to it, though. Do I have the thingy? In what way does it benefit me to continue what? This pathway right here? Or just philosophy-wise? This pathway, it leads to an item. And I'm going for it. Whoa! You can't actually kill this thing, though. Although it's fucking impossible otherwise. There's an item right next to it. It's the Knight set. Which we definitely want. I'm terrified of being shot in the spine. That's hard to say. I feel like trying to say something as the truth if you're trying to explain something as the truth to hurt others, and it's subjective, right? Yeah, that's what he means. Like, here's a good one. Like, this is the best one I can think of. Gun crime within inner city areas, right? Like, very large cities, is very, very, very high amongst minority groups. That is just the truth. That is a fact. Unfortunately, because of how our society has evolved, those groups have a lot of involvement with gun crime. What Draco is saying is that people will attack him for just stating that plainly as a fact. Because people don't like to hear that shit. Right? That's kind of the issue. Oh, god damn it, 3,100 now. It's getting pretty taxing. But I don't think anyone should ever be... Can I wield all of this? I'm guessing I probably can with the ring. No, not quite. Okay. What am I at then? Oh yeah. This game doesn't fucking tell you. You just gotta kind of guess. Hold on. 0.9. I think my goal is 21.1. I don't remember. I do not remember. Heavy boots. No, once again, that's slow. Damn, you need a lot to wield good armor. But it's crazy because, like, remember, I have fucking the heavy ring on. Which boosts maximum equipment load by quite a bit, too. I think it's 20%. Oh, what was I thinking about? Yep, that's another good example. I've honestly had that happen to me online as well. Flat earthers are violent with their beliefs. Whoop, fuck. Well, fuck that item, I guess. I've seen that happen too, a lot. They are violent with their beliefs and their thought systems. Oh, it does. It hurts them emotionally. It actually does. It actually does. I've seen it happen. It's not good. They become violent. Like, actually. Because people are irrational, especially in modern society. To them, it is their personality. It's what they base themselves off. That was a summoning sign. They act violent. You gotta remember, if people can get offended and act violent towards you by a piece of clothing that you are wearing, your words can cause them to act way more violent. This is dangerous, but I'm going to reverse hollowing. Look at it like this, right? In, I believe it's 2015, the Japanese Prime Minister was killed, assassinated by a member of the Christian Church of Korea. Because he wasn't letting tax, like, the similar tax rules as Korea and America apply to churches in Japan. That too. Some people are just irrationally angry. Sometimes you can just go to your car and, suddenly you're accused of multiple different very violent crimes, some of which may have even happened to you in the past. Because you look a certain way. Or you're a certain person. That's just the way the world is, though. Might as well not care. After all, you know? Oh god, I forgot how fucking hairy the models are in this game. You can see his goddamn leg hair. Can I put any armor on at all? Can I just put the chest piece to this on? Yes. How about the leggings? Yes. Yes, it's slower, but yes, I can. The other way, these signs you keep seeing, these are player summoning signs. Hold on, I'm bleeding. These are player summoning signs you're seeing. They summon different players to the fucking map. That one is a invader sign. I will challenge that guy to a fight. I think that's actually a thingy. Well, I'm just... That's part of a quest. Don't worry about that, guys. We aren't doing that quest anyways. He's giving an example. Where was I? I don't even know what I was thinking about anymore. Oh yeah, I have to go back to that fucking place. This guy seems to just either spawn or not spawn. I don't know where he goes. I'm going down back into the area with the crystal monsters. I can technically kill that Hydra. It just takes a while. But either way, yeah. Plus, another thing that happens... That is true. Critical thinking is kind of low in modern society between a lot of people. Not only that, another thing that happens is a lot of people believe, like, lesser forms of mental damage are on the same level as, like, physical damage, like assault, which is the most smooth brain thing I can ever think of. Like, imagine. Probably not. That guy is using the Blade of Chaos. That dude right there behind him. That guy? Not that guy, the other one. The one that was standing right here. He was using the fucking Blade of Chaos katana, which is like one of the weirdest weapons in the entire game. Or I think he might have been using the Ghost katana, which actually does shred these guys pretty hard. Fuck. Trying to keep out of the line of sight of that fucking Hydra. I don't want to get fucking murked by it, but this guy seems to be stuck. But honestly, guys, you want to know what I really think? I warn you, most people don't like what I really think. I think our constant bickering like this is really getting in the way of the real issues of society. Whether the truth is important or not, whether morality dictates laws, all that nonsense really gets in the way of what the real important thing in society is. Alright? Now, after everything I've said, I know it may sound hypocritical. Right? But, Art, Draco, I think the really important thing in society right now is we deal with the massive amount of corruption within multiple different countries. Oops. I don't know how to deal with that Hydra. I will need to buy arrows. Do I even have a ranged weapon that uses arrows? I think I have a crossbow. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, crossbows don't fucking add your stats. Yeah, like, oh my god, here's a big one. A lot of people will claim that a lot of people claim that what is it? A lot of people claim that like there has never been a time where white people have been enslaved, right? But there has been. There's been plenty of times like that. And if you say that to someone, they might get offended. What? What time is it? Nah, it's almost time. 30 more minutes, last 30 minutes of stream. Ugh. I'm for some reason fat rolling because of the crossbow. God damn it, I can't wield the crossbow with the fucking club. Fuck. What is this? Here we go. Strength, dexterity. I think I need to be at 22.2. How much is the crossbow? 3 pounds. Yeesh. You two still talking about this? It doesn't matter. Listen. I don't want anyone's feelings to get hurt here, alright? So just drop this conversation here. Short sword. I think I can actually sell things to the guy downstairs. Listen. We have clearly differing opinions about society, but that means nothing here, alright? So, both of you just drop the conversation and move on. Thank you. A difference in philosophy means nothing. So long as someone isn't forcing you to do something you want and you're within the rights of the law, which the law is the most important thing,
Oh, there you are. Still keeping your mouth and go ahead. Never had.
then you can do whatever you want. I'm sure none of us here are criminals. Wood bolt. Oh, they're 30 a pop. Yeesh, that's a lot. I don't think I get anything from talking to you.
Yeah, I'm not here to chit chat. We talk.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. I don't think he does. I think he just repeats this over and over again. Now, I believe you can kill him for an item. Hold on. I gotta look away from chat for a second. Give me a second. I gotta cover it up with Google. Oh no. I fucking hate other people playing this game. God damn it, I knew this would happen. Fuck off, leave me alone. I hate it when other people play this game with me. Leave me alone, you fuck. Fucking hate it when people invade me. I just want to play this game alone. I'm gonna get to the boss arena so he disappears. Fuck off. There we go. I mean, there we go. He drops the key. I'm looking at the wiki right now. He drops the key that you can buy from him if you kill him. Did we buy that key? Hold on, wait, I think... No, the boss isn't spawned in yet, he's still over there. Did we buy that key? We did, yes, the residential key. That's the right one, right? Oh yes, okay. Hold on, let me pull OBS back up. There we go. Okay, so this boss is quite difficult. There is a way to defeat him. You can drop attack him if you're fast enough, but I don't think I will be. I will give it a try though. Drop attacking him does make it a little bit more treacherous. There we go. The reason it makes it more treacherous is now I'm in this corner. And I have a harder time getting out of here. Those guys become normal enemies later on, by the way. Okay, are we done with this topic? Let's move on, shall we? Either way, no matter what we say to each other, it doesn't actually matter what we each other think. You guys realize this whole conversation between us three... You realize this whole conversation between us three started with me talking about epistemology. Yet, I didn't finish that. Right? I didn't finish that comment on epistemology. There was a dude inside that box. Huh. I didn't finish that comment on epistemology. Epistemology is a multi-study of the truth. Like I said, it covers everything from the study of religion to the study of what I personally believe in, which is existential nihilism, right? Conversations like this are what epistemology stands by, and what it does. It's actually a class I took in high school, funnily enough. All that matters... Actually, nothing matters right now, because we have met our new best friend. Solaire.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sun.
Oh.
Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son.
So, this is a sad story we're starting here.
No need to hide.
Solaire does not have a happy ending. Unfortunately. But if we talk to him enough... Blah blah blah... Actually, I think we have to say yes to that. It doesn't matter if we get it or not. Yeah, if we say yes, they'll actually give us the... Yes? They'll give us the white soapstone. This soapstone is useless to us. But if we take it, it'll help us out on boss fights. Basically, what this soapstone is while you're human, you can take it and write on the floor with it, like that. Ah! My ears! The fuck? Jorkin My Peanuts has invited you to a game of repo. Okay. Who the hell is Jorkin My Peanuts? Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, it's one of my players from the My Hero campaign. He's inviting me to a game of fucking repo. Clearly, he has not learned my streaming schedule. So what you can do with this is you can write on the ground with it. Like this. And basically other players can see this in their world and they can go up and summon you. I personally don't like playing online in this game. Not for any like reason of like, oh, like how you see people are like, oh, if you play the game online, you're playing it wrong. I play these games to be single player. To get away from people and be able to interact with my chat, like you guys. Alright, so this is the hard part. This is a 50-meter dash. Art, Draco, that other guy who was here, if you're still watching, this is a dash to the end of this bridge that we'll never be able to get to. Let's go. Because it's a very big asshole that decides to interrupt everything in 3, 2, 1 right now. I know the trigger down pat. I don't need to. The fucking guardian dragon of the bridge up here does it for me anyways. And by the way, if I even step out, you can probably guess what's about to happen. Step forwards. Oh, where is it? Where's his trigger? I think it's that line that guy's standing on right now. Oh. Oh. Where? Is he gonna do it? Don't just leave me in suspense. He's just sitting there. Okay, well... I thought as much. Although it might be a bot. I've seen a lot of bots. Oh boy, have I seen the bots. Okay, so something we can do is we can actually kill that dragon by repeatedly shooting with fucking arrows. However, before we do that, we kick this ladder down. This backtracks, as you can see. We're going to now level up. My ass is numb. It's nearing the end of... No, it's not. Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's 9! Okay, I forgot about the time change. Alright, I've got to end stream here. I'll see you all later. Sorry about that. We got so in-depth and talking about fucking epistemology and children that I seem to have forgotten my own goddamn streaming schedule. Alright, well, I've gotta go. Yeah, have a good night. See ya. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.